So here I sit on the chair looking at the Arbor Element 157. Just had a couple runs on it, and I'm kind of just doing this for a little A-B compared to the Arbor and the Whiskey, and the Arbor Element and the Arbor Whiskey, which are very similar boards. You know, they're both kind of directional twins, centered stance, kind of same kind of tip and tail, although the Element's tip and tail looks way more fun, like cool shape, little blunted. Both are like, you know, similar in size, 57 versus the 58. And I actually found the Whiskey just a shade stiffer. I mean, they're both kind of, you know, board of the same cut. But the Whiskey just felt a little more aggressive, a little more stiff, where the Element kind of felt in between the Whiskey and the Coda, where, you know, it's just, you know, same thing, a little easier to butter this, press this. You know, you never know core to core. It could be the same, sometimes it could be different, but generally it's, you know, from what I felt for the two boards I had, this is a little easier to butter and press, and just a tad bit more playful, but both still want to go really fast for a continuous rocker. You know, they both have a good glide to it. This base isn't waxed, but it still glides really well. You know, grip tech, great. Holds an edge really well, better than most of their camber. The old camber Element, actually, I thought. Although I thought the camber Element, the old one, carved better. That's probably my only complaint about this board, is if you really want to rail out a turn and make some, you know, some fun, springy, carvy turns from, you know, one turn to the next, this doesn't really give you that spring out of the turn. You know, it's continuous rocker, and the tip and tail don't really do anything. The board just kind of completes its turn for you, and but you know, it's still fun to make wide radius turns. It's just fun to find things to pop off the mountain. It's got a little more stability at speed than the Coda, and almost the same as the Whiskey. And it just, you know, it's like one of those fun. They're like, all three of these boards that I'm talking about are all really fun, all mountain freestyle boards for people who really like pop, you know, like to ride switch, you know, like to take a more freestyle approach to the powder. You know, when it comes to setting it back, I think it's just a shade under 23 centimeters, my stance width. And at that stance width, which is about perfect for me, is I can only set it back one rung before I'm at the further back. So it's not really going to be much of a directional ride in powder for me. Maybe like, I don't know, like maybe I might be able to get it like a quarter to a half-inch back, where if it had a setback, I'd be able to set it back way further and get more surfy. But it's still really surfy and playful for a twin, and it floats really well in powder. All in all, you know, really fun board, the Element.